Hey everyone, so Facebook just launched a new update where they're no longer accepting ad set level budgets. So I kind of just wanted to go over what that means for you, especially for those in e commerce. So I'm going to go ahead and explain the difference between the two. So there's before February 27th, there were ad set level budgets, and there were campaign, sorry, there were campaign budget optimization. So optimization, right? So with the ad set level budgets, basically this was a campaign. They're both campaigns, right? But with the ad set level budgets, what it does is, so you have a campaign, and say you have one, two, three, four, five ad set, right? Ad set one, ad set two, ad set three, ad set four, and ad set five. And say with if you were to go with the campaign but the CBO method, I'm gonna go ahead and add CBO. You would also have one campaign with five different ad sets. So one, two, three, one, two, three, four, and then we're gonna add one more down here. Ad set one, ad set two. Sorry, three. I'm gonna go ahead and four and five. So with with this campaign, you can well basically what this allowed you to do was you were able to set each ad set so to have a certain budget. So like say you wanted to spend $50 for the day just to make it easier for us. What you could do is you could set ad set one to $10. You could set ad set two to $10, three, and we're just gonna go through here. So right now you'd be spending $50 a day on ads, right? So with campaign budget optimization, you're not allowed to. We're gonna go through a different way. Well, basically, what it does is you don't with campaign budget optimization, you're not able to set the ads the budget at the ad set level. But what you can do is you can set minimum spends. So in the new update, say you want to spend $50 a day. What's going on here? So you want to spend $50 a day. What you do is you set $50 to this campaign, and what campaign budget optimization is, it splits this $50 between the five assets in the most optimal way Facebook thinks that it will get you whatever conversion you have. So if you're optimized for purchases, what it's going to do is it's just going to allow this $50 to be split into these in a way where it'll do the best for you. Now, the issue with this is if you have a low budget, Facebook doesn't really know yet. It's not optimized. And also, the campaign budget optimization doesn't really work well with low budgets. You kind of need to start out with a high budget. So, a good workaround for this, right, is what you just before we go around the workaround, actually, I wanted to mention that before ad set level budgets were optimal for testing because, say you wanted to test these five ad sets, you want to know which one's going to be profitable for you. And, one may be getting you sales and the other one's not, so you turn it off. But with CBO, it might be putting all the money into one ad set thinking that it's supposed to be the one that does the best, but it doesn't because you don't have enough data. CBO doesn't really work well with low budgets. So what you can do is you can set uh, minimum spends. So you create a CBO, and what you do is for ad set one, what you can do is you can set a minimum spend for the day. So what you can do is if you have a $50 budget overall, and I'm just gonna go ahead with two, so I don't have to two ad sets, so I don't have to write it. You can set a minimum spend of $25 here, and you could set a minimum spend of $25 for the second one. So what that's going to do is it's basically going to spend 25 on each. So basically you set the minimum spend limit. I'm just going to go ahead and create a new one. So if you wanted to do $50 and you have two ad sets, ad set 2, ad set 1. So what you do is you set minimum spend. Oops. Minimum. Minimum spend. And my handwriting. You set the minimum spend to half of the 50, which is $25, and you do the same thing here. So now basically you're spending $50 on these two ad sets, and Facebook's only going to spend 25 on each. So you're technically doing what you were doing before with the ad set level budget. So that's a great workaround. I'm still currently testing the CBO. So one of the strategies that I've been testing is to just go ahead and let Facebook do its thing from the beginning, but it hasn't really been working out for me. It's been in my experience. So say I have 3 ad sets. Ad set 3, 2, 1. Ad set. Ad set. What Facebook has been doing is like say I'm spending $50 a day. What Facebook has been doing it's been like putting like $37 here and like let's say $80 here, and then the difference would be $5 in this last one. And like you don't, and then what happens is this might start like the ad set that's been spending a lot might start getting purchases. Like say it has 5 purchases. What it does now is it stops spending in. So sorry, I don't want to confuse you guys. Say it has 5 purchases in the ad set 1 where it's spending a lot of money, but what it does is it stops spending in the 2 ad sets where it didn't get a purchase, but they're only spent $5 or $8. You know, like maybe these are winning ad sets, but you just don't know because Facebook stopped spending on it. So, you know, that's just a quick update with what happened on February 27th. There are no more ad set level budgets. Right, thank you guys for watching. I hope this was helpful to you guys. If you have any questions, please, you know, as always, leave a comment down below. If you like the content, I would love it if you guys subscribed. And I try to produce content every week that may be beneficial to my target audience, which is new dropshippers, because I remember when I was first getting started, it was really hard for me to find people who had genuine content and you know, who could help you get started with the business. So I wish you all good luck, and feel free to join our Facebook group. I would love to help you guys more out there. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.